I loved what happened at Versace because Donatella went where Donatella knows best. She went back to the roots of Versace. This idea of a slit skirt everywhere, it is a must-have in a women's wardrobe. Opening the show with great tailored pieces in black with the classic Gianni Greek key design. There was a detail on the waistbands. But I love that long midi maxi skirt that had a slit up the side that showed a lot of leg, super sexy, super sensual. I think it's a nice way to address a longer hemline. And the knits were so cool, you know, she did big, bold color, and she also did kind of a softer palette in the knit. Taking the idea of that classic Versace scarf, but exploding it to a larger scale. So it wasn't ditzy, it wasn't small, it wasn't intricate, it was big, it was bold, it was graphic, making fantastic sweater sets and also great knit dresses.
It was like being backstage at a, you know, Who concert or something. It was like, you know, so many flashing lights and plexiglass and beautiful girls and lots of little, you know, peekaboo riffs in every piece, which, you know, not to get too literary, but it reminds me of Medusa and kind of the Medusa symbol. And, you know, the thing about Medusa is you want to look at her, but you know that you might get in trouble. And I think it's kind of similar with these clothes, at least from a man's point of view, because if you look at those things, if you're married or you have a girlfriend, it's not going to go well for you.
And then that whole idea of that kind of bold graphic patterning for evening where she Swarovski crystalled big slashes of red on top of turquoise, and then all over embellishment with little belt and buckle details on one shoulder dresses that were olive and purple and blue and orange together, kind of audacious color patterns, but colors that really work when you're a Versace girl. And they were short and they were sassy and they were fantastic.
I thought it was really interesting, and you know, it was really good, especially at the end, the evening, the way that those pieces were constructed, and the transparency, along with, you know, the shine and the sparkle, and just, you know, I mean, she's always sexy.
I love that she's abandoned a lot of the bondage bandage that sometimes gets a little kind of dominatrix. It's not a season about that. It was still super sexy without looking like you need a whip and a chain to be worn around your neck. And there are moments, and we like to see that on the runway, but it's not that moment right now. So I'm glad that she really took it to a sophisticated place, but a very sensual place, and a place that I think women are going to be excited when it's in the store.